Video games based on movies are never a good idea, minus some very rare exceptions. But what if there was a game out there that was based off of some of the greatest horror movies of all time? A game so adorable and spooky that it was never released in America. The game I'm talking about is Wanpaku Graffiti. However, those of you in America may know it by another name, SplatterHouse. Welcome to Yeager's Retro Review, where I review games in 3 minutes or less. Today I'll be talking about SplatterHouse on the NES. SplatterHouse begins with Jennifer grieving at the grave of her boyfriend Rick, who is suddenly brought back from the dead by a lightning bolt and a possessed mask that kinda looks like something I've seen before. When Rick awakens, so does the Pumpkin King, but not that Pumpkin King, who then proceeds to kidnap Jennifer. Thus begins our adorable journey through 70s and 80s horror nostalgia. You hack, slash, and shotgun your way through 7 different levels with references to Alien, The Exorcist, The Fly, and of course, Friday the 13th. Each level consists of multiple layers of rooms that have you encounter onslaughts of enemies that take you from the cabin in the woods to the pyramids of Egypt. While there's a wide variety of locations in this game, at times it felt confusing to where I was in the world, as some of the levels seemed to repeat themselves. I never realized I was prepping for this final boss fight back in 1998, where once you hit the Pumpkin King, you must dodge him as he bounces around the screen like an idle DVD logo, until he is finally defeated. While it's not a terribly long game, it does have some replay values with its multiple endings that are unlocked when you find hidden items placed throughout the levels. While the additional endings of the games are not needed, they do set up a sequel that came out years later. SplatterHouse / Wanpaku Graffiti gets 4 purple Jasons out of 5. That's it for this episode of Yeager's Retro Review. Don't forget to follow A Cast of the Past on all podcast streaming services, and stay up to date with The Cast of the Past by making sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. There you can be the first to know when new episodes drop, as well as joining in a discussion on all things video games. And until next time, we'll see you in the future.